All right, we've got some breaking news coming in at this moment. Author Chetan Bhagat has now tweeted against the authors who returned the Sahitya Academy Awards. Chetan Bhagat has said, and I quote, "Accepting a reward and then returning it demeans the award and the jury. It's posturing, it's politics. You don't like the government in power. Are you going to give up your passport, your government college degrees? Why just an award?" Unquote. That's Chetan Bhagat, a youth icon, many would say, and this is his opinion. We've got Gaurav Sawant joining us at this moment. Gaurav, the one thing that we were in fact expecting to happen at this moment is somewhat happening. You've got authors, writers talking, against one another. It's one person's word against the other. Can you just tell us what is really the mood? What number one is Chetan Bhagat trying to say? And is this like a pro-government sentiment that is there in other authors and writers as well?
At this stage, Sanket, there are a group of young authors and other youngsters in society who seem to be coming forward to do what they claim is the hypocrisy of authors and writers and artists who are returning their awards. As Chetan Bhagat in his tweet says, that returning an award is just posturing. These people, these authors are indulging in politics because if they don't like the government in power, are they giving up their passports, their college degrees? Why just an award? And how many of them are actually returning the award money? What we've been told is Nayanthara Sehgal has returned the award money, but how many others? Because there is a long list, from Surjit Pathar to Baldev Singh to Kashmiri writer Ghulam Nabi Khayal to Kannada translator Srinath DN, Mangesh Dabral, Rajesh Joshi. There's a long list, almost 24 authors and others have returned their awards. These youngsters, the next generation of writers, and some like Chetan Bhagat believe that this is nothing but pure hypocrisy, and this is their anger against the government. It demeans the jury and the award itself, Sanket.
Gaurav, are there any other voices who are speaking against these writers returning their awards?
In the social media, there are many. Chetan Bhagat is one name that has come forward and tweeted like this. But if you look at the social media and the nature of discourse to a very large extent, Sanket, is changing. It's the voice of the younger India, the more aspirational India that is now trying to expose what they call is hypocrisy of people like Nayanthara Sehgal, who's returned the award today, but she accepted the award just 2 years after 1984 anti-Sikh riots, where 3,000 people were massacred on the streets of Delhi. Or, why wasn't this award returned where lakhs of Kashmiri Pandits were thrown out of Jammu and Kashmir and there was such widespread violence? Why is it that awards are being returned against one government and not when violence took place in the regime of another government? So the questions that are today being raised is this political, or is this actually action against what is genuine, as they may believe, fascism and voices of freedom being suppressed in this country? The
one thing, Gaurav, that has most certainly happened, and a quick comment from you before we head into a short break, is the fact that this particular issue of writers returning their Academy Awards has now become a subject matter of debate, where there are a few who are in favor, and then there are a few of the writers itself who are against it. So whether or not what is the right position to take, there is definitely a form of a debate that is now brewing among the writers itself.
Spot on there, Sanket, and that is a very healthy trend that these things are being debated, unlike a verdict being passed earlier. And this perhaps is perfect indication of freedom of expression. There are some who appreciate the step of writers returning their awards, saying that this is the only way to keep the government in check, and there are others who are saying this is nothing but pure hypocrisy. Why wasn't this done when there were other cases in previous regimes in the past? So this is a very healthy debate, and it's actually very good for a genuine democracy, as you rightly pointed out, Sanket.
Okay, Gaurav Sawant, many thanks for joining us at this moment.